Hello and welcome. Right, I've got both of our loaders, front loaders set up. This one, and I've got the header trailer ready. I don't think the Nard is big enough for our new header, but it's always worth a shot because you can load it slightly not quite right. But I'm not sure if this is going to handle this, because I'm also going to have to drag it out. So I've got the other one ready in case this is not quite strong enough, which is quite appropriate because it is a case. Yeah, no, reverse. I'll drag it out first, which is quite possible. But we've got to be careful. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was going to do all this off camera. I thought, no, bring everyone in. It's just, it is what it is. This one, obviously, really now is the one we're not using because we've got the bigger one. Even though I know this is the proper case, it's an awful lot smaller. Which means, and I know we're a small farm, we didn't really need to get the big one, but it was an absolute fantastic bargain. Now we'll stick it around there, but for now I'm going to need to stick it out of the way because we've already got enough happening over there. Yeah, that's not going to hurt. So that managed that quite nicely. Now how will it manage the big one? Now, this is not a draper, is it? I'm sure it's not. No. It's not got a pole. Well, I don't think it is. I'm sure we brought it down from the shop with our big trailer. No, that's fine. Yeah, it's they are light metal. No, you don't do it like that. In fact, this is going to be a little bit tricky, really. You're going to have to sort of scrunch and then turn couple of times. Yeah, we did. I was going to say we didn't. It's not bad. It's not the easiest of things to do. Right, now then, let's drop it a little lower to make it a little less. Of course, it is the harvest. Yeah, it is. I don't think this is going to fit on that. I think we're going to have to stick it on, but we'll measure it for good effect, because I really don't think that's the Nard is meant for that. I think it would be the universal one. You can just about get away with this, but I don't think the Nard will be able to really. It's meant for little. No, it's got to be scrunching at the back. Also, it might not. Yeah, I suppose it's not much different to the universal, really. Let's just see if we can pull back a little. Oh, yeah, without locking the case. Yeah, I'm going to need to go a little bit wider like that. It's a little ungainly. Well, it is how it would be if you're trying to do this. Real test is if that actually locks or not, and also if we actually catch it when you turn is what I always find. The universal is difficult. Once you start to go to the 12 meter, it will not turn like that. Yeah, although it isn't catching, I mean, as in you really can see there's no bits of the yellow touching that. It isn't turning, so it is sort of not allowing us to do it. I can't. Sort of partially turning. It's the best I can. Ooh, it's sort of. Yeah, it's the right turn that's resisting heavily. Yeah, I think we've proved the use case for this. It's not quite. It is. It would need to be on a little bit further for it to work properly. But yeah, the big back handle is your best friend in a situation like this to break the lock. Oh, apologise for that. I was trying to. Yeah. I really do need to try to turn a little bit more to let the big backhander go past. Right, yeah, you need the big backhander to break the lock. I have to literally go right in the middle, and that one might be just as good. But yeah, in fact, let's have a go with that as well. But I do seriously think this is the one we're going to need. So we'll start the engine on this beautiful beast. Now the engine on this is instant. Look at that, you pull off straight away. Now then, how can I think there's okay. Sure, if we need to extend the trailer, I think that's going to be long enough. Doesn't matter if it sticks out on that. That's why I do love this. It's a cracking trailer. That also, its height is perfect for header trailer. Look, I've not got the extensions on that. No, I'm not sure. Never say never. Yeah, you have to literally sort of go in at like the middle section where the two things meet, and it's sort of does with the big bag handler. I don't think I've ever tried it with the Nardi though. Don't think I've ever tried it from this. Ooh. Whoa. I don't think I've ever tried it from this side either, thinking about it. Ooh, I cannot retrieve my... I think we broke it. We broke it. In the most horrible manner I've ever done that. But yes, we did manage to... Well, we partially broke it. It's not completely... Yeah, it's not... Right, let's grab the big bag handler. This is one thing I have done with this a few times, but usually from the back, not from the front like we did it there. Or is it from the front? It's a long time since I've done this. I think it is the front. No, I don't know. I wouldn't mind saying. I have done it, and I did it perfectly because I was losing the will to live on how to do this. Now, if we drag that, I think we've nearly done it. It's just a matter of the lock has still slightly got it on at the front. I think. Yeah, no, it is this. Yeah, when you've done this, yeah, you've got to sort of lift it like that and push. Because the lock is amazing on them. It really doesn't want to let go at all. Though it should be able to. If we go away from that now, yeah, we'll not try that again. That's not going to work. Right? No. That's fine. With either of those we can grab that now because we literally, it's out of the way. It's only just breaking the lock on that, which is just in between the two. Now then, does it? No, not really. No, but if we're going to stick it on this way, we need to yeah. I quite like the yellow and the red actually. Ooh, it says very nice at all. We ought to really grab the trailers, the lorry trailer, because it would actually work for this. Let's have a look. I think we need to just reverse a little tiny bit. I should say that's not far off. If we pull forward a little bit, we should. Let's give that a bit of a nudge at the back. No, I was going to say I'll strap just the front, but it doesn't work how you think it does. It stops it from turning, which I suppose is a little bit probably realistic, but I think in real life it would allow a little bit of squirming. Yeah, you'd be able to like push it at the back still. It's not too terrible. Fantastic. Right, let's get that across the road. And I do agree, I think we ought to grab the lorry for this, because those backs have been sitting there forever. I can't remember which is, so we bought another one, and really, to be honest, with the lorry back, unless you're going to use it, or you've got two lorries, which for our particular farm is a little bit excessive, really, two of these. Now then, it is just a little bit of a... Now, we don't own that grass field, do we? Because it's not got any numbers on it. I had a little funny feeling when I actually looked at this, when we did the field ownership bit. No, we don't know, field 25. We don't. We own 10 now, which we know about. Like, can we do a bit of a turn around on this fantastic bit of land on this this field here? That's actually probably not a bad idea to actually leave that there. Right, we want the lorry. We did let go, and we're awfully high because we were using that. Yeah, I think it must have just been that it's not quite. Yeah, some mods don't quite work together well, because this is a Kraken and it's a very powerful lorry as well. So I really don't think it was anything to do with power. It was just that's either a little bit too high or something for this particular lorry. I checked all the animals, everybody's absolutely full to the brim, so we did do that last time. Now then, which is the bigger one? I think it's the... Yeah, the bigger one is the bigger one. Basically, looking at that, the one at the back is a little bit bigger than that, but that's a single hopper. And can you join that together? You could if you've got a dolly, I think. Let's have a look. Do we really need to do that? Well, it's not really a matter of that, is it? Ooh, looks a little bit like it's got a hook on the back of that. I might be able to do that. But yeah, it's a bit... Yeah, you'd have to have the dolly on it though. I think it's a bit excessive. I think I'd sooner come back for it if... That's the point. We've got that. Yeah, we could actually bring it with the truck. Thinking about it, it's got a fifth wheel. I think we have got the TLX back on it, haven't we? I'm sure we are. I'm sure I've just seen it. So we could grab that, and we could grab the 2, which is not a bad idea. Not that we're going to get enough to do that, but at least then you've got the field covered in a couple of places. And I do also agree. I think in some ways, I've treated this like a big American map, but although we did get one of these, I think we got the smaller one with the thing. But then again, I think that's more in character with the map. I think I've got to... Ooh, okay, now I was a little bit close. As in, like, inches away from hitting it. Yeah, this is really... I think I've got to pay better attention to the sails for the map. Yeah, really, this is a little bit out of character, I think, for the map. This map, yeah, I think I've like gone as if this is a monster, and it's not really, is it? Let's be honest. Right, we could then, if we quickly grab that, and I don't know. I think I am right. Yeah, I am. I've got the fifth wheel one. Let's grab that quickly. Let's not forget to indicate, but let's not have a crash. We have a flying car in front. Yes, I'm not sure. I've got the Steam version with the Year 2 Season Pass. I've got the Giants Year 1 Season Pass on the Giants version. I've sort of got both versions, but yeah, for some reason the Kubota pack won't update, and that is in the Year 2 Season Pass, so I'm a little bit unsure as to, sometimes the TLX pack hasn't quite got enough wiggle. That looks like it's actually about right. Yeah, you get sort of stuck, you can't turn properly. This one looks about right. Ooh, indicate Mr. Smith. You can see it through the metal somehow. Yeah, well, actually, yeah, it turns perfectly. Some of them sort of you can sort of use them, but then you can't sort of quite turn right. That's actually perfect for this little one, which is quite nice. Now we can do it. Right, now we need to grab the harvester. Where is the other field? Oh, isn't the other field the little thin one? It is field 4. No, we're gonna have all my life look at field 1. That is a monster. Right, let's grab you. Did we sort that out? Because we're not going to need that really again, are we? It's not going to work for the big header, and unless we got a second harvester that suited the little one, we're not really likely to use it again. So it's another one we really want to hide in the undergrowth, like we have the others, really. But for now, I think we'll stick this just in front of this one. We could stick that one on it and then literally drop that. Now then, do we need... Oh, we do need some fuel. Well, yeah, now. And it just so happens that we are right by our real fuel tank. But somehow I forgot to... that I'd actually got this. I can't remember if we actually emptied the original fuel from the original red tank that we had for a while in this. I think I actually bought some. And there is an easy way to look at that. Yeah. Yeah, I think I bought 2,000 litres. I was going to say 2 tonnes, but yeah. Brilliant, we're done now. Can we get through that? I would imagine Kalle actually paid attention to that kind of detail. He strikes me as a type of person that pays great attention to detail. It's a beautiful... This is one of those farmyards that is one of the best designed I've ever seen for squeezing in as much into a small... I can actually fold that now. Yeah, into getting as much into a small area. There's pretty much everything you could possibly want, including seeds, seed sort of things, and fertilizer support and all sorts of things like that. I had committed. Or perhaps I should be committed. One or the other. Or both. Right, now we need to be going left. So let's indicate and allow the people coming towards us time to move out of the way. Will they do that? Not really, no. Ooh. Now then, I didn't... Yeah, this is the thing I was saying. I needed to push that a little bit further across. I might get away with this. It depends on the height. Some harvesters are actually higher than the trailer, and some you do get a bit of leeway, but only if you are, yeah, not that much. Now, is there a sneaky way? I know we can run through this. I think there's trees in the way all the way down. Ooh, well, yeah. Well, I mean, we're not supposed to go through that. Come on, we can do it. We're not going to go through there though. But I definitely agree. We're going to take something with a little bit of speed though. That's what I say. The Kubota going forwards, I'm not sure. There's also the other one. There's one of the electric ones, or that's also about 11 or 12 miles an hour. I seriously, yeah, they're the ones that you should just keep around the farmyard, I think. Or I suppose you could do what I said, which is to stick it on a low loader and drive it around, which is what I ended up doing on Lone Oak with the I used to use the Fendt GT as the fertilizer. Yeah, literally I used to do lots of fertilizer contests. It was such a cracking way of making money on Lone Oak because the fields were so large. But the Fendt GT, it took a long while to actually get across the map. So as a compromise, I just literally, and you will be surprised to know, is this very trailer, although not the 50 footer, I think it was the 30 footer. That should now be in the reach of that. Yeah, giants do allow that to sort of, and I like that they've allowed that. I really do. I'm a massive fan of that because it's allowing the fact it's a game and it's not perfect. Now I'm not sure we've got this header on this particular field because I'm not sure we had this. I'm not sure. I think we may have done. It's that if it has, well, I suppose what you could do is just press del. It is. It's 12.5 metre. Let's just check. Field 17. If it has got a 12, it hasn't. It knows though. Right. So let's clear current course and create a course. And field position 17. Open. I would say 2 at a max if we get away with 2. Oh, we have actually. Oh, and I like that. It actually pretty much does away with all that faffing, all that faffing around in the middle. That's perfect. I like that. 17, save, activate, 12.5 meters. So we're not far off the 13s actually. And we're going to go first. Now check your... I think this is all going to be right, but let's just check on camera. Well, I don't really know about that one, but now that is good. Fantastic. Oh, yeah, we will follow. Will we follow that? Yeah. Unlike us, it doesn't have the ability to squidge the the crop even. Talking of straw, we have missed a bit there. Yeah, we're going to have to be very careful. Ooh, yeah, we've already taken some sugar beet out. I think we're going to take a little bit of oats out as well. Is it worth us doing that? Do you know something? I think it's not. A bit. Yeah, I was twice in this last couple of sessions. I've actually damaged some crop. I had a slip on the sorghum field on Saxthorpe. Yeah, literally, I was trying to rush, as you do, to try to catch it. Now, can we do... Did you look across the road, Mr. Smith? Did you be a good example to those youngsters that watch? I didn't. That was really bad. Oh, now this is a grass field. So why don't we just pop down here like that? Oh, it's a double still. Yeah, let's take this a little bit further. We have got a bottom. I thought we did have. Oh. Yeah, we're going to stick this one down this leg of 17, and that one can stay down that leg. Now, we did find something out, actually, about the John Deere 760 that I've often said, or let's jump in this. I've often said that, I don't think this is the in-game case, so this is probably good at self-unload. But I've got use the smaller. I might need to take over to that corner because they are incapable of doing a turn when there's something in the way like that. I think it's going to say I'm blocked. Or not. Actually, or not. Yeah, it managed to unload. Now I usually, as I have done on this one, the first headland is technically on the field where we are right now. So if I parked on the field, I am obeying what Courseplay is unloading on the first headland, which is an old setting, but that actually is what it actually does. Now I often, and with most harvesters, I often go on the actual grass headland, which is not part of the field, it's slightly off the field. Now most harvesters are actually quite fine with that, but the 760 John Deere, I have always said it's terrible at self-unload. Well, for once, I actually, as a sort of fluke, I unloaded it a couple of times into the 70 tonner on Saxthorpe, left it in the middle of the field, and lo and behold, it unloaded every single time. Now that's the one that I've almost ripped out. I think we had it on Western Wilds, and it didn't do that. Whether it's been updated or whether it was a fluke, I found the best possible way to actually use it. But now and it was every single time. Now it has occasionally unloaded. Now I wonder if it unloaded a few times because I actually didn't cotton on that actually the times it unloaded it was on the field. So now we have found this, I will gladly have that. It's a very good harvester at a very reasonable price, and often comes in the sales. So really, now I think what we ought to do is do a sneaky trick of cutting across the field to make a path over there to that lorry. Oh, sorry, the lorry back. It's the lorry. Right. Okay, I think that's not a bad idea. I think we should probably unload at this precise moment in time as well, because we weren't far off really. Yeah, we did. I was trying to think of whether we did all of the fertilising and liming, but we did. Now then, be careful. Yes, the only thing with the Load King is, as I said, that fact that's quite a compact little thing. I'm not sure how much we get in there. I don't think it was that much less than the other one. But it's nowhere near full, and that is, yeah. I'm sure it's something like a 35 tonner. I'm sure it is. In fact, you know, we can actually look. So it would be trailers, and it would be that one there, 40.4 versus, oh, would you believe it? The B pull trailer is actually only 0.4, so it must be deeper. That's quite amazing. So actually, really, that compact trailer is super duper. It didn't look bigger to me, but hey, it could be like the 70 tonner, which is quite amazing. Yeah, it is quite compact actually. I would have those more. I don't very often use lorries on the field, if I'm honest. Yeah, quite frequently, which I know in America on the big nearest smashing. Yeah, I think we did all of it. Now that is a point. Do we go and grab the baler? I did this earlier. Yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. Let's go grab the baler. Let's go grab... Yeah, you will do nicely. We may as well... No, there was be a little tiny little touch. Do you know? No, don't worry about it. I've already checked it to see, and everything was good. Are we loose? I'm sure with the baler as well. I'm sure, unless in my clean-up work I actually shifted that as well. We did have a baler. I'm sure it was up in here. We just not used it for a while. Oh, now we also need to grab the bale pusher. It does work very well. I'd forgotten we've got the bale pusher on this, if I'm honest. It's beautiful. I've not used this to the full extent. Yeah, when I'm talking about losing space, really, this really proves that we have still got quite a lot of space, really. Have we dropped that there? And do a turnaround now, which I've really not... I should have used the John Deere. This is the John Deere, Mr. Smith. I'm sorry, I should have used the massive Ferguson, which is rather good at manoeuvring. Yeah, because this is a very older model. The older model John Deeres do tend to be a little bit not so good at turning. Whereas actually the 7R and I think it's the 8, they are both quite actually good. The newer models are an awful lot better than the older models. But obviously, yeah, you've got a lot of the older models kicking around. So now we need to lower that, or else it really doesn't do any good. Well, yeah, it's not, doesn't do its ramming. So, no, I'm not sure we're going to be ramming anything, Mr. Smith, but yes, I know what you mean. It does not push bales around very well at all. It really doesn't. It's definitely good for doing this. Right, so we need to be, we could load the course, field 70. Wow, look at that already. 17, 12.5, clear, load, actor. The other thing is, obviously, the windrows are going to be big. Yeah, there's really not much need for windrowing when you've got, yeah, something as big as the windrows on this, really. So we go first, which is, I believe, we've actually passed the harvester starting over here somewhere. It looks to me like we ought to wait a minute for that to actually finish there before we tell this to start. So this is pretty much going to tidy that middle area in. Right, I think we really need to... Now, yeah, we've lost that as well, haven't we? When did we have that for the Kubota originally? Because it's very orange to me. Did it not like it? Is that why we did it? We could grab that. Go and grab that. Yeah, I don't like the idea of equipment being abandoned in the middle of nowhere like that. Yeah, I'm not sure the baler was talking about this. Used one of the fence balers, and its pickup was less than compatible. Now this is quite a thick windrow, and that's leaving no residue. Yeah, it was a baler wrapper, but I was not terribly impressed with the Fendt baler that it was. That doesn't mean to say in real life it's not good, but the one in game was, it's not rubbish, but the pickup was nowhere near as good as that. Yeah, you were sort of paying for the name without really... Oh, no. Oh, it will. Oh, that surprises me, actually, because I'm sure that's a cup. Yeah, obviously the bottom's a little bit forgiving. And have we got that? No, we have now. Yeah, that's the only thing, isn't it, really? When the strapping pallets, obviously it straps the invisible pallet as it is. And then we probably, yeah, actually that's, no, let's crack on. Let's take this back home. I'm surprised this one didn't work as well, because this is a ton weight as well. Oh no, it's not. It's 1500. Might have been a little bit too much, because the ton weight we've got on that now is actually quite good. It's just about skips, so yeah, we're going to struggle to leave this in a good position. We do. It's yeah. Oh, I have got. Yeah. We're not going to manage to do that. It's not going to. Oh, it did. It was kind to us. It's the wrong way round, but it will still work. We could leave the bottom really around that corner where we very rarely. Let's unstrap that, because it really is. Yeah, we could really leave that. Well, I wish to do a better job than that, but yeah, we could leave that there, really. Right, let's go across there. Ooh. Wow, Han Solo, you've done a cracking job. Is this way? I think it's waiting for the harvester. Ooh, let's grab that, because he may get foxed by the bales. Now this man looks well too sophisticated to be a farm driver. He looks like he's better suited to being in a office job, but that doesn't mean to say that you have to be. No, it doesn't. You don't have to be scruffy, but anybody who's done any farming would know that you are a sensible person who wouldn't dress like that, really. Unless, of course, he is just a harvester driver, and that's all he does all day. He never literally gets, like does the mucky jobs like, cleaning out the pigsties or anything like that. Then I suppose if all he does is drive harvesters, that's not too bad. Yeah, there are some real characters that Giants pick for drivers, I've got to be honest. There's the cool sunglasses lady. There's Farmer Girl, of course, herself. And then there's the lady I call Flip-Flop Lady. Then there's the black lady driver, who I often mistook for a gentleman driver, which, if you go in, you can see it's a lady, but like from a distance, yeah, the Benny hat one, I often mistook her for a long while to be a gentleman, until one day I went a little bit closer and I thought, that is a lady. It is, so yeah. And the gentleman, there's quite a few different drivers as well, obviously. Now have we got the Star Wars names on? We have. Han Solo and Luke are leading the charge today on the field. could not we? Yeah, could we not? Is it probably? Let's. Yeah, let's. We could have grabbed the case. I'm really looking for. Where's the? It could be one of the dots. Yeah, because the John Deere's a dot as well. It's just jumping there. It is as well. It is a dot. We could have assisted. Do you know? Oh no! Because I know what I was trying to do to lower that as well for a little bit of realism. Yeah, we're going to grab bales. You can't do everything. And I believe it should be. It was around here. I can't recall moving it, but it is possible. I do love the beauty of this map. It is gorgeous. It really is real eye candy. I shall sadly miss it when we have finished. Yes, we are going to Fox Farms after this. Ooh. Which is as big as this is small. Ooh, no, we're not touching you now. That's a little bit naughty. We could cheat and do that. That might actually do the job. Yeah. As a farmer, we have got to think outside the box. I don't know. Yeah, because that little thin field as well is not. Is there a sneaky way for us to go down that track? Is there a fence though down there? There is, but I don't think there is here. No, there isn't. We could. No, I'm gonna leave the bushes in there for like the realism, but we could sneak across there really. I was going to time this, but you know, it's true, we've nearly finished that field already. It is amazing when you've got a big header like that. I'm going to be honest, it really doesn't take long to, you know, there's a bit of cleanup to do as well. Yes, I've done a few, a beautiful map, Fox Farms, glorious, it really is. You needed a lot of money. I'm not going to give the game away. Yeah, I've done a few episodes actually, and I'm leaving it where I'm quite happy with how far we got. Yeah. No, I'm not going to say anything. No, I'm quite pleased. We've also used in the Macedon header the pickup because it's a swath ready map, and we have used that. I literally quite early on opted for that. I mean, literally halfway around the field, the first field that we harvest. Yeah, let's. Push your lips. You always loose lips sink ships, and I always want to share way too much with everybody. Let's put it this way: it's an interesting map that I'm quite sure that a lot of people enjoy watching. Yeah, when we finish on the White Farm, I'm not releasing any of that until we've done this. But I have done a few sessions, not many, but just a few. A bit like a pilot, just to see. I was trying to get into the map a little bit, and I'm quite pleased. In fact, very pleased. Yeah, I think that the amount of productions, and also I think my grip of productions as well, and the quality and all the rest of it, have helped me to be able to. So how can I put this? Yeah, not to sound like you're being big-headed. That's not what I'm really trying to say either. Oh wow, I'm probably going to get all of these in one. I never thought. Oh, I think, is that going to do crisscrossing? I think it does, doesn't it? In which case it's probably better that we take over and just do one strip straight down the middle. Yeah, my grip on is, when I was on FS19, you get to know the mods and the maps and the best way to possibly do things, even to know some of the enclosures, and you've got your favourites and all the rest of it. But when I went to FS22, it was a completely different monster, and it really totally lost. Yeah, it was totally different to FS19, which I know that's an obvious statement. What I mean is, it threw me straight on my backside, because obviously it was a completely different beast. But I feel that I've sort of coming to terms with the productions and realise it is a completely different thing. You've got to embrace productions to be a modern FS22 farmer. You can't think FS19 old school. Now, for the first year, I used to empty all of everything into the BGA manually, but now I often use the productions and the power productions to deliver things to the BGA for me, which is a very sensible thing to do, really. I didn't always do it. Now, what is that doing? It seems to be it's been stuck at 81% for a long time. What are you doing? Have you got lost? No. I don't know. It seems to be going around in a circle and seems to be missing. I have seen that before on the... Oh, no, I think it's doing the little tiny... Yeah, that's it. He's figured it out. Brilliant. That's actually a bit of fresh field that it's doing, so it looks like we're good. And I've not seen many weeds. That's one of the first ones I've seen, so I didn't do a terrible job on this. There's a lot of burnt weeds, which proved I did it, but that's the first green weed I've actually seen, which is not bad. Hey, actually, there is more than you think. And then we can sneak across this grass field, really. Although I suppose it's a little bit cheeky, really. But then again, I've always played that we have an understanding with the other farmers that they can go across our fields as long as they don't damage crop, and that I can go across theirs. So I've always had that understanding, really. Well, I thought that field it was all brown, just from a distance. Right, so yes, there is we know we can go through the bushes and the scrub on that field because there is no fence there, so there's no sneaky, cheeky thing where there's a fence there at all. We can literally, ooh, you say that. Ooh, I'm not so sure that we should. Yeah, we're too close to the crop. Plus which, yeah, I'm going to say, this really wants to go into be making, I don't think this supports bales, does it? No, I don't think it does. I think I've been silly. I'm almost sure I'm right. Oh. Which is why we normally go loose. Yeah, can you abort them as they're halfway going down? I think you can if you're quick. Oh no, you can't. No, you can't abort. Well, not with those. Oh. Right, okay. Ugh, why is that not aborting now? Ah, it is. I think it's because it was touching the bale still. Now, thinking about this, I think there is a way to do this, really. I think all we need to do is grab those and stick them in the production shed and then grab them. Can you grab back out of the production shed? Because you can make straw to manure, I think. I'm not sure if I ever tried to grab this straw back. Well, I suppose we could try with a little bit and then try to grab some out loose. Because it is a useful trick to know and to have. Can you do... No, you can't. No. Oh, hang on. Can you? I don't think you can get out the lorts. You can stick in, but I don't think you can get out. Production shed. Does accept straw. I'm not sure you can only grab the outgoing products, but it is worth having a go. Well, actually, it's already got some straw in there. So really now is the time to try before it is actually. I agree with that completely, and I believe that little one there can accept straw. I think. I know it's a straw is one of those components. So if this allows us to fill straw out, we've actually cracked it. Yeah, because I was struggling with this at the very beginning, but this would be quite a. So if we can fill with straw like that, then really, wow. Now obviously, no, we want to stick that in the, brilliant, we're sorted. Yeah, all we need to do then is pick those back up. Oh yeah, we're not going to do that now though. No, we know we can do it. I blocked the way there, which is rather annoying. Right, it appears that the harvester seems to be stuck. Oh no, it's not. It's actually going to do. I think we're going to do all the little field next session. I think we're going to just keep this as a complete session, really. Aha, now this will see. Didn't quite work as seamlessly as I thought, but it's not giving in. Oh, it's going to crash through all of them though. Ah, you see, yeah, I've not watched this, but I have seen that it does actually do it. Now I think the harvester is finished. I think. Oh, wow. Yeah, but it doesn't give up easily, does it? Wow, I'm quite impressed with that. It does. I've always said how good that is, and you've just seen it for yourselves. Even though it's still also with a worker on, wants to continue. Now then, have we got anything to clean up over here? I would say we have in the corner. We want to be coming back this way though, so let's go this way first and then we're going to come back. Yeah, I think this session we're just going to do this field. We need the baler to finish his bailing. I'm quite impressed with that, and it's lovely to see. I've seen it a little bit, and I know that most of the time it doesn't do that unblocked when you've got that on, which really does go to show that even for workers that is a cracking thing. Yeah, I thought there was a bit of spare here. Not sure if that. I know, I'm sure we saw some grain go into the lorry. I think one time he was literally emptying into this when we were around there. Yeah, we'll do the little one next time, I think. It'll just be a session in its own right. Let's have a look. Let's see if we did. Did we stick any in there? We did. I can see it in the front. Move it forward rather than try and push it out of the way. We may actually damage that bit of crop though. Yeah, I think we killed that. Yeah, we did, definitely, just on this bit here. Brilliant. So it is just a tiny bit of clean-up. Yeah, I'm surprised I'd never thought that before, but then again, I'm not sure that I've ever tried to take the straw back out. So again, another use for the production shed is to strip your bales back down to straw. So all that time I'm worried about using the baler. I do love using the baler, especially if you've got an Anderson, because it really does make them as snippets, whereas loose running back to base all the time. Although I've got to be honest, we're not far away on this particular map, so it's not the end of the world. We're only across the road, which is why I do like this particular type of setup where you've got a central setup, and I know in real life that's very rare, not unheard of, but it is rare. But I do, yeah, I mean, let's face it, you're not going to, well, I know Daggerwin's played a few where he's done it but again, if you're going to do that where you're strewn out, I think you've got to choose your equipment. I think going loose would be a real mistake if you were doing that type of thing. I think you'd have to go bales and pick your bales up. Yeah, going loose halfway across the map with each load of straw or grass or hay, or it would be a real absolute nightmare. Now then, I think we can go down here. No, I know I don't. I think if we timed that right, we could actually do that. I'm not damaging anything. It's a little bit, you know, the corner's a little bit high though. I have to sort of, to be a little bit realistic. I know we can't damage the crop, but yeah, I'm just trying to play this as realistic as you would, because we are skimming the top of the. Brilliant. Can we, at the right time, sneak down there? I don't like that, really. No, I think we're going to go grab... yeah, you'll do nicely. In fact, let's just... yeah, be realistic. I do love the fact you can cover these. They're amazing. Let's grab that and let's go grab that header. Let's do that on... get the prep ready for next session. Brilliant. And that was a bit nerve-wracking. That was a little bit more. Yes, there was this evening in the middle of the night. I don't know how it goes for Steam that you can load it. I know I did it once and I didn't realise that you can actually download it at like 12 AM. I don't know if you can with this one. It's a long. I'm not sure. And with it being a Steam and not a Giants one, I'm really not sure as to. You know, we're going to need, unfortunately. We would need a police escort for this next little bit. Right, we would. Yeah, apologies, but we are not going to be long. Honest. Oh, now that one actually allows you to... oh, no, that's not what I meant to do at all. You didn't look behind you, Mr. Smith. I didn't. That was very naughty of me, actually. It was. I could see out the corner of my eye there was nothing close enough, but you are right. That still is not really very, very good. Now, if we stick that there and sort of do that. Switch our right indicator off, we are ready to rock and roll. Right, now then, let's look this time. So you don't look the other way. It's true, it was bad. Yeah. What happened to you? Look left, look right. I was taught as a kid, eh? What happened to that? Yeah, it's a very bad example. I definitely concur. And actually, in real life, I do still do that. It's so ingrained from when I was a kid. Right, should be able to get it this time. Fantastic. But that is where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I know we could do this. It's not going to take us very long at all. But yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, obviously there's enough stuff for us with other things to do that's going to keep us busy. Really, I can't remember if I think I said we were going to see the year out. We're going to go to the end of the year. I think that is it. I think we only saw 2 years, didn't we? Yeah. It turns to 3 in 1 month. So if we went to March, it will be a proper 3 years fully, which I don't think is a bad place to leave it, really. So to see all the crop and all of the goodies out is, yeah, so I don't want to be investing too much in infrastructure, because I always like to try to start to gear up to how well did we do. Now this does not compare with the big maps because it's a little map. So if we came out with 3 or 4 million, I would be very, very happy, truthfully, for this particular Let's Play, because I wouldn't expect any more than that, really. But for this session, that is another session over. All I'm going to say is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you stick with me on this absolutely beautiful map. It is glorious. It is. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time in it, and we have got quite a lot of harvests to do, including the sugar beets and all of the works and the productions that we've got until the end of the Let's Play. So yeah, I'm still a long way off. There's lots of sessions between now and then. I know on Agres, when I even mentioned it, we released 15 sessions off the end. So again, I mean, this is smaller, but that doesn't mean to say we're not like 2 sessions away from the end or anything silly. It's amazing. The stones in the ground are absolutely phenomenal. Really are amazing. But with no further ado, I'm going to say goodbye for now.